I don't need any help.
It's essential. In an emergency, you may be called upon to function underwater without breathing aids. Grab yourselves a wrench. Now, the exercise is simple enough. Dive, each bring up a bolt. All right? Team 2, where you go?
Right. Go!
Team number 3, dive. You a heavy smoker, Quentin? What happened to you? I want to see that bolt, Quentin. Get down there. He's exhausted. I'll be the judge of that, Davies. I tell you, the man's exhausted. Dive, Quentin. That means you've got a weak crew member.
He's normally an excellent swimmer.
Yes. You're dismissed. Oh. Give him some extra training.
Today?
Today. Now, ring him out, throw him back. I know what I'd like to do with these boats. All 10 of them.
Get him to his bunk, Chief.
But, sir, the commander...
Get him to his bunk!
Aye, aye, sir.
Permission to see the commander.
All right, Quentin, cut out the theatricals.
Oh, yes, sir. Commander, sir. I'll get his boat.
Quentin.
Hyper-exhaustion. He should never have been ordered to die the third time.
It was a decision he made himself. You see, I countermanded the commander's orders.
Then why did he do it?
Well, I would say it's because he had to conquer the panic that's been living with him since the gauntlet was signed 4 months ago. Or because he's got guts and had to prove himself. Or maybe even because the commander expected it of him.
Oh, sleep is the best treatment. I'd take him off training for the next 2 or 3 days.
Quentin. It's well done, lad.
Thank you, sir.
Begging your pardon, sir.
Yes, Chief?
Well, sir, over in the petty officers' mess, we've been talking about the business of Quentin, sir. Well, sir, the commander could have killed him making him do a thing like that.
I don't wish to discuss it.
Very well, sir.
I suggest you tell the petty officer's mess to find some other way to occupy its time.
Yes, sir.
All right, so Davis can try to cover up by countermanding an order. But the fact remains Bolton's a nutcase. Submariners drive submarines. But this program Bolton's dreamed up, you think we'd join the commandos.
Perhaps we have.
This wardroom's as bad as the petty officer's mess.
I remember when you had plenty to say about Bolton. Plenty.
Penny, you may be a regular officer while I'm only a wavy Navy civilian, but I can still tell you a thing or two. Now forget it.
We're all keyed up because we don't know what this party's about.
I don't mind playing bolts and wrenches if it makes him happy. But the object of the game's got to be a little more sensible than killing off leading seamen.
You're out of order, Penny.
Attention, attention. Air raid warning red. Air raid warning red. Action stations. Action stations. Gun crews close up. That's a double there. Northeast by north, enemy aircraft. No firing. Repeat, no firing. All hands will remain under cover.
5 parties closed up, sir. Thank you, Chief.
Air raid warning green. Fire party stand down. Gun crew stand down.
Take over, Chief. Eyes up.
Thought he was going to drop his visiting card.
Too busy with his cameras, that one.
Berlin must be pretty desperately in need of pictures of Scottish castles to send this far.
Hope that camouflage prints the way I wanted to print. We can't afford any closer inspections. One hint of our existence and Jerry would be blasting us to kingdom come.
Well, on those grounds, I appreciate your no firing, no movement orders. I just hope that what you're hiding over there makes it all worthwhile.
This is the weapon you're being trained to use. This and the 2 sister ships there. The X-craft, gentlemen. 51-foot long, beam, 8'6", draft, 7'6". Weight, 35 tons. Maximum diving depth, 300 feet. Surface speed, 6.5 knots. Submerged, 5 knots. Range, 1,400 miles at 4 knots. 4 men to a crew. She carries 2 4,000-pound charges of amatol. Enough to blast hope in the hull of any battleship afloat.
As you already know, each submarine is fitted with 2 side cargoes of amatol. All right, next slide. When you reach your objective, you will release your side cargoes, allowing enough time for you to get clear of the area. The seawater will then saturate the amatol, creating a chemical reaction and triggering the explosion.
A question.
Yes, Davies.
How much time do we have to clear the area?
You'll be reassured to know that you can control the time of the explosion by setting the rate of saturation.
The captain is positioned here. He commands, navigates, and is in charge of the search periscope, which is fixed in height and scans in elevation. And the main attack periscope, which can extend 9 feet above the pressure hull.
So the search periscope's the only means of seeing underwater?
No. You can also see through the scuttles. In both cases, vision depends on depth and water clarity. Now, number 1, in charge of the hydroplanes, engine, motor, and trimmers. The ERA is in charge of maintenance. The 4th crew member, standby helmsman and diver.
Steer 115 degrees.
115 degrees, sir.
Stop main engine and slow ahead on the electric motor.
Stop main engine. Slow ahead electric.
Dive periscope depth.
Periscope depth, sir.
Shut main vents.
Submarine vents.
Quentin, stand to.
Aye, aye, sir.
Still 135.
135, sir.
Dive 25 feet.
$25 feet, sir.
Stop motor. Hold it there, number one.
Aye, aye, sir.
May I top you up, sir?
Thanks. Now, tell me about the craft.
We've just completed our first sea trials. A little tricky and sluggish, but we're getting it, sir.
And the crews, how are they shaping?
I think the isolation is getting them down a bit, sir, and the uncertainty.
Well, we shan't be keeping you in suspense much longer. And you're not so isolated the German Air Force can't find you.
I mean, that recce plane, that could have been a routine patrol, sir.
We know better. I felt I should come and tell you this personally. In intelligence are convinced the enemy's onto our X-craft program. Sorry, Bolton, but I want your crews and your craft at operational readiness within 2 weeks.
Well, that's impossible, sir. I've been pushing the men hard enough now.
Well, push them harder.
Hey, Joe!
Morning, sir.
You read the daily orders?
Yes, sir.
Yes?
Yes?
You were to be underway at 0830. It is now 0925.
X3 has a defective diesel, sir. It should be ready in 10 minutes.
You could have gone out in batteries. In any case, why'd you hold back the crews?
Daily orders said formation keeping submerged. 2 craft hardly make a formation, sir.
I've noticed a great lack of urgency about you all that won't be tolerated. Every hour you spend in those subs means more experience.
We've been on night exercise since 0300 hours, sir. X2 has logged 86 hours this week, sir.
I'm fully acquainted with your logbook entries. I am also acquainted with the amount of time you spend sitting around chewing the fat. Now, if those subs aren't through the nets in half hour, a lot of you will be on report. Now get going.
Right, it's on the double.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, what is it?
The crews are tired, sir. It's no fun breathing that air 12 hours out of 24, you know.
Oh, really? You're lucky you're breathing at all.
Off you go, Quentin.
Aye, aye, sir.
How is the Quentin doing, sir?
It's fine. It's nearly through. Damn and curse. All right, Commander. Let's do it your way. A calculated risk, didn't they call it? I think we can get through, number 1. Full ahead.
Full ahead, sir.
Steady as she goes.
officer! In the chair. Quickly!
What's wrong, Quentin?
X3's been in trouble. Commando's bringing it up.
Stand by with your grapplers. Come on, look alive there.
Anything else to say?
No, sir. I thought I could make it.
Understood the risk you were taking.
Clearly, sir.
But in fact, you were just trying to show off.
Call it that if you want to. The situation presents itself. You don't ask questions, you just do it. Remembering the gauntlet, you should know what I mean, sir.
Yes, the gauntlet. That was facing the enemy. It's not the same thing, is it, Davies? Report to me in an hour.
Sir.
The chopper? Throw the book at you, did he?
He's given me an hour's grace.
Right? Well, it doesn't sound good, but it's time enough to kill a bottle of gin.
I wouldn't.
No, you're right. Well, thanks all the same. Do you know where they keep the air around here?
Well, lead on. I need it.
Right, thanks. X3 will be repaired and operational this time tomorrow, sir.
He thinks I forgot about those 50 men. Their faces don't blur and merge together like those of the living. They stay clear and sharp. Nailed in your mind. I'm the evil bastard that doesn't care for anybody.
I'll take the documents and put them in the safe, sir. Then we'll go on our rounds.
Yeah.
It's kind of you to hold my hand.
Nothing to do with kindness. The inquiry is just as disturbing for me as for you. I took down every question, every answer. But the words that I'll type up won't really tell the story.
I don't understand.
You men are so vain, so quick to criticize and condemn one another. Really, it's all a schoolboy game. You each hide behind rank and the traditions of the silent service. Entry to the club is a stiff upper lip. To use the American expression, you play chicken with your careers.
Come on!
Oh, my leg! Oh.
That's a camouflage net. Jawohl. Our submarine must be in position. You will break radio silence in 4 minutes.
Hold it. We need that oil. We'll flush him out.
Danke, Kapitän.
All right, search the area. Make sure we've got them all.
Right, two with me.
Quick, follow me.
The subs weren't touched anyway.
We were lucky.
Come on, this way.
Look, sir, there.
Come on, quick, follow me. Yes, you two. Come on.
There he goes.
Attention, attention. Signal from Admiralty. Commander Bolton, stand by for immediate transport to London. Attention, attention. Signal from Admiralty. Commander Bolton, stand by for immediate transport to London.
Commander, sir.
Oh, coming alongside, sir.
All right.
Let go.
Commander Bolton, sir.
Ah. Good morning, Bolton.
Sir?
Seems you had a busy night at Inverwell. Gogan reports 8 dead and 2 wounded.
I didn't have time to count casualties, sir.
Anyway, Coastal Command lost track of the U-boat. In my opinion, she's already west of the Outer Hebrides, which means we must take immediate countermeasures.
Countermeasures where, sir?
Ian, be kind enough to put the commander in the picture, will you?
Yes, sir. Our primary concern is the battleship Lindendorf.
The Lindendorf?
The past few months, she's been hiding out in the Norwegian fjords. This area here. The routine's always the same. She'll lie in wait for an Arctic convoy, come out fast, attack, retire. Since the first of this month alone, she's sunk another 4 merchantmen and the destroyer Solway and severely damaged a light cruiser.
And at last, we've had the stroke of luck we've been waiting for. The Lindendorf's been hit by a torpedo. Hit where it really hurts.
It'd take more than a torpedo to stop her, sir.
But this torpedo did slow her down. Intelligence reports she was barely making half speed when she got home. There is no doubt that her rudder and screws are severely damaged.
And she's a sitting target, sir.
Not quite.
She's safely inside Songafjord. Most heavily fortified anchorage on the Norwegian coast.
Which is why the enemy paid you a visit last night, to find out if X-craft really exist. The only vessels which could hope to penetrate Sonia Fiord.
Well, with the reception we gave them last night, I'm sure they know the truth.
Exactly. So time is the vital factor. Jonah must sail before the enemy can return in force and destroy your craft. Jonah, by the way, is the code name for the operation. You sail in 20 hours.
Leaving harbor stations at 0300. That's all. And, thank you, men.
Right.
The MO reports Cartwright unfit for duty. You'll be wanting a number 1, sir, familiar with the X-craft. Permission to report aboard, sir.
Running games at your age. Happy to have you along.
Thanks. Yes?
I'm still waiting for your verdict, sir.
Oh, yes, my verdict. You'll still command number 3.
Aye, sir.
Jonah now underway, sir.
Weather?
Cape Ross to Orkneys, smooth as a mill pond.
Good. Well, what we can do now is to turn in. And pray that it stays that way. It looks as if the wind will freshen.
The forecast's fairly steady, sir. Besides, they can do with the fresh air through the night.
The night, yes. Then there's the whole of tomorrow. And the following night.
When we get back, remind me to put in a request to cease shaving.
Attention, ship's company. The age of puberty has spoken.
All right, Freddie, turn the damn thing off. I believe you.
That's the full translation, monitored 11 minutes ago.
Well, it's not as if their plane's got a fix, sir.
They may not have spotted Jonah, but they know something's on the way. What it does mean is that Sonia Fjord has been alerted.
Steer 074.
074, sir.
Right.
X1 altering course. Starboard 20.
Starboard 20. Plenty of starboard wheel on, sir.
Meter.
Steer 074.
074.
Steady she goes.
Aye, aye, sir.
Watch your depth, number 1. You've gained a couple of fathoms.
Steering on 74, sir.
Steady as she goes.
Minefield, dead ahead. Dead slow.
Dead slow, sir.
410.
410, sir. 10 aboard wheel on, sir.
Hard to starboard. Hard over, Chief. Stop engine.
We must be held by the stern.
Cable's jammed between the hydroplane and the hull, sir. We could go astern, sir.
If we don't clear it, mine will come down on top of us. You're in charge, number 1.
Sir.
Go out and have a look.
Now I know how a sardine feels when a cameraman gets to work.
Sir, do you really think we stand any chance at all? Well, I mean, the odds aren't exactly in our favor, are they?
Well, perhaps the training he put us through helped the odds a little.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that, too.
Well, some of those decisions couldn't have been easy for him, you know.
Like losing 50 men at sea.
Yes. Like that.
Could you have done it, sir?
I've asked myself that question 1,000 times. And I still don't know the answer. Maybe that's why I've never been able to forgive him. That was easier for me than trying to face up to making such a judgment myself.
Don't think you're being fair with yourself, sir.
It's funny. We spend our whole life learning a set of rules. You go to war, and suddenly they don't mean a thing. No one knows what he'd really do until he's faced with a real situation.
Steer 074 degrees.
074, sir.
Half ahead.
Half ahead, sir.
How was it out there?
Well, that mine was as anxious to get away as I was.
Hold her there. Aye, sir.
Ja?
Entschuldigen Sie, Herr Kapitän.
Was ist los?
The revised duty list for the Frogman detail, sir.
Ah. Gut. Danke. This won't do. Steiner, this won't do at all. The anti-submarine nets must be under constant surveillance, day and night. The Frogman patrols must be continuous. I can't accept any compromise arrangement.
Jawohl, Herr Kapitän.
Maschinen, halt!
I think our diver's made it to the surface. We're going to pick him up, Will. I'll release your periscope depth. He's alive, all right.
Try give nose, they okay?
Trash knife. Front Q tank, number 1. Here comes Joe.
Bargain basement. Jerry's on us?
Yes.
E-boats. If they see our diver, they'll know where to drop.
They must have scored a hit.
That'd be nice.
Nord 17, West 21.
Report from COEB. Enemy midget submarine located and destroyed.
Good. Very good.
What madness. How could they have hoped to get through our nets?
Signal to COEB. All crafts are ordered to employ great vigilance. Continuous patrols until further orders.
Jawohl, Herr Kapitän.
We're going to get through that net after all. Through.
Hey, stop motor. Aye, aye, sir.
Come on, Quentin, where are you?
Were you good?
Okay, sir.
How is he, sir? I don't think he's too bad. The shockwave must have stunned him.
Quentin's back with us, sir.
Good. Slow ahead, number one.
Slow ahead, sir.
Well done, lad.
Thank you, sir. How is he?
He'll be all right. X1?
Well, upstairs and had a look. It's Red Cross parcels for the duration as far as those three are concerned.
Jerry picked them up, eh? Took them aboard the Lindendorf.
Look that way, sir.
Just these three?
Only these three, Herr Kapitän.
And their craft?
They scuttled her as we came alongside.
So. Your name?
Gogan. Robert Albert. Lieutenant, Royal Navy Reserve, sir.
Where are you from?
Nothing more to say, sir.
Kennedy. Norman. Chief Petty Officer. Sir.
Barlow. George Henry. Leading seaman, sir.
Did you lose any of your crew, Barlow?
Nothing more to say, sir.
How big was your force? One craft was destroyed, yours was scuttled. How many are left?
Answer the Herrn Kapitän.
Dead, sir.
Dead, sir.
Starboard 10.
Starboard 10. Of starboard on, sir.
Meet her.
Steady. Steady, steady.
Target. Direct.
It is foolish to be silent at a time like this. Very foolish. Take them below.
Gefangene abführen.
Quentin, stand by.
Drop starboard charge. Drop port charge. Full ahead.
Genau. The officer seems to have lost interest.
Yeah.
And your friend here has other worries. But you must be in a talkative mood. How many submarines came with you? How many?
Still 205 degrees.
205 degrees, sir.
Quentin, why don't you open the first aid box? I think we could all use a nip of brandy.